Hello Destiny, this is the Social Regressive from Oklahoma, and I just wanted to talk about the video you just released. It was called Sex and Guns, and it was really good. There were some really good points in there, and it was just interesting to get the feminine perspective and see how there's all this, objectification whether you're on the range or in these videos and other media outlets like Facebook. And I wanted to chat for a little bit about attractiveness because attractiveness really does have some positive aspects to it. Attractive people are generally considered to be a little smarter, more capable at first glance. It's someone that possibly you're more willing to trust. And that can definitely help, whether you're on the range or if you are doing what you're doing, shooting a video. There are some complex overlapping algorithms that would seem to determine relative attractiveness and respectability, and a person in this industry needs to exhibit some combination of both. For women especially, I could see how striking this balance must be difficult, in the eyes of other people. Now in your case, you do exhibit both, hence the large number of subscribers. That works out well. While women may have a difficult task ahead of them to try to stay within these complex algorithms and find their niche in there, I think that men actually have a more difficult challenge ahead of them. And it all just boils down to the fact that for men, it's one simple algorithm with really only one factor. And it all just has to do with the length and relative thickness of one part of the male anatomy. And I'm just going to get on my laptop here so I can show you some examples. Should I show you the one on Rob Pincus first? No, let's do Chris Costa. There we go. Look at that thing. It's so bushy. Rob Pincus, even behind the collar there, you can see that thing is pretty full. Oh, the Haas USMC, James Yeager, Tiburosaurus Rex. Some random guy in the middle of the desert. Here's a lumberjack that apparently got lost and decided to become a soldier while he was out there. Gimli, tactical axe thrower. Some of us just don't have that genetic edge, and patchiness is all we can muster. And speaking of patches, here's a patch that I'm never going to earn. And at this point you might be shrieking, "Hey, Travis Haley doesn't have a beard." Well, he doesn't have to grow one now. He can just shave it off because he's already proven everything since he was in the Cub Scouts. Some people may say, the Social Regressive, you are just a hobbyist and you have a pretty shoestring budget. Whereas all these other guys have been shooting for a living since they were 18 years old. And to that I say, it's probably the beard. Maybe I could shoot more videos in a bikini.